Okie pokey, right. Now, I believe James said that no matter what, he wanted to be the dispatcher this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, step 1, read the mission briefing. Done. Step 2, set out the board in pieces. Yep, we've got the research stations there.
Yeah, so should we pick the optional objectives, by the way, as well?
I think we just get to do it in game. I don't think we actually have to pick it now.
Okay.
At least I don't think
Place the outbreak marker on 0.
Yep.
Queue markers. Place all current objectives in the objective area. Okay, so we don't need to pick the objective at the start of the game. We just we can adjust our strategy in the game to whichever's better for us. It's good.
Okay.
We just need the mandatory one and one other one. Number 4. Place infection rate marker and infect 9 cities. Okay. So that.
I mean, let's just set up cubes, isn't it?
Yeah, so
Okay.
do
that.
Well, that was a lot of yellow.
Okay.
Yeah, we got 2 3s on the yellow.
Oh.
On the plus side, we do have our winning bonus, which is add 1 quarantine marker anywhere on the board.
Yeah.
So we can go ahead and put it on one of those 2.
Yeah.
Nasty.
I think maybe Sao Paulo is this one because it will hit 4 different areas, whereas Santiago will only hit 2.
I agree with that.
That makes sense. Okay, that was step 4. 5. Select the funded events and add them to the deck. Well, we select 0 funded events. Yay. Shuffle these event cards, city cards together, and deal cards. I don't know how to do this bit.
I've already put the events and epidemics on here.
You want to separate the epidemics like this, and then we're good to go.
Set up cards.
Oh, yeah, you do that. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Okay.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Nice.
Oh, B's got Miami.
All right.
Yep, that's really useful.
And we've already got 3 red cards in the thing, so.
Right. Select characters and starting locations. Have each player select a character and a player color. Okay, so I want to be the dispatch. Dispatch dude.
Okay.
And then, whoop. Oh, that didn't work, I think, because you were searching. Whoop, there we go.
Ooh, I've got for generalist. Okay.
I am the medic yet again.
I'm the researcher again.
Oh god, I'm a germaphobe. Discard a card if you have.
My coworker is not here.
Darn. And my hang on. Was it family with Jim? Yeah. Oh no, let's put Jim on here.
The medic?
I don't know. Well, I don't think James named the generalist last time, so or if he did.
Oh, he did. I think he just named it James.
Yeah.
That's what it says on the relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Zoom in here.
We also didn't. The family.
No, I named her. I named her Rosa. I think she looked like Rosa.
Okay.
Oh, so for Rosa and Jim?
Maybe.
Come on, you couldn't go for Rosie, really?
That's Spanish, or Latin.
So you get to write the name down now, so you get to pick Rosie and Jim if you want.
I think I have to go for Rosie.
Yeah, that's fair.
God, this is terrible. Hang on a second.
I mean, it's an erasure of her culture, but sure. Yeah.
Are you saying
that
be called Rosie?
I mean, her name was Rosa, and now you're just saying, wow, I prefer it to be Rosie.
You're not even sure that it was Rosa. You said, I think it's Rosa.
Feels like I wrote it
Tom,
down.
you took off your family card. What are you doing?
Because I'm trying to erase the thingamajiggedy.
You didn't need to remove it to do that.
There we
I,
go.
I couldn't draw on it though.
Try now.
Oh, I get to name the dispatcher.
You didn't
Oh,
lock
yeah.
it.
So this is family with Rosa.
I get to,
Is
because
it
this is
Rose
the
or
first
Rosa?
time I've played the dispatcher, like since we did the relationship rules, I have to name them and do the relationship stuff.
Yeah.
So this is kind of looks a bit like, he kind of reminds me of Light from Death Note.
He
Really?
hasn't. Yeah, actually, now I can see it. I kind of, for some reason, I don't know. I thought Final Fantasy, but then I
He
thought,
does look,
no, Final Fantasy and Death Note are not the same
Oh,
thing.
I feel like he looks more like a Devil May Cry kind of guy.
Dante.
He's not got white hair.
Oh, yes.
So
Well,
leather
not
jacket.
Dante, just from that kind of universe.
Oh, yeah.
It's the coat that does it, really. Look at that.
Just a jacket. It's kind of like a.
Well, I mean, he's also not sitting up in his chair or eating copious amounts of sweets.
That was L.
That's
Oh yeah, Light. You know, he looks even less like Light to me.
Oh god.
I think
Flashback.
he looks more like L than Light.
No, definitely not. Hi,
like
Rainbow. Okay, Rainbow. Rainbow, stop. Sit
Yeah,
down.
I'm
he's
not sure
more-
we
Hiding
want
Light.
to have
Sit down.
Mr. Purge, the human race, Light, in charge of dispatching people for this
Hey.
pandemic.
It's about making hard decisions for the greater good, you know?
I mean, I'm not sure I agree with your
Not
greater good. so-
good.
Well, I have to ask your permission before moving pawns, so you always get to veto my decisions. Actually, looking closer at the rules on this, it says get permission before moving another player's pawn. Oh, it does say get permission. I thought it just said ask permission, and then just move it anyway.
You see, this is why I'm worried about having Light on board. I was going to do it anyway.
You can protect the potato chip
Light.
and eat it.
What's the worst that could happen?
Everything.
Everything, yes. Hi, Rainbow.
Oh, maybe I could be someone's rival if you're.
What does Rival do?
Whenever a rival plays or discards a card, you may immediately discard any 2 cards to pick it up.
Ooh.
So you can do stuff like I play a city card to fly to you, or fly to someone, and then they discard. It's like a sort of a janky way of giving cards to other people while doing other stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe the researcher.
I mean, that's
rival
one would
to
be
the researcher.
most useful on.
Yeah, and then you get the flexibility to give it on to someone else.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to be your rival, Alan, for this game at least.
You can dream.
Does that make sense to you, Alan? Do you want to be rival?
It does make sense. It is the last relationship plot I have.
Yeah. Well, I would go for anyone I'd be rivals with.
I guess it makes sense to do it. Can't think. I'm not sure that there'll be anything better. And who knows? Maybe you'll die and I get to replace you.
Yeah.
And whoever's looking at the relationships drag me out the rival thing. Oh, it's you. Relationship. Oh no, I can do it now. Okay. And we just attach it to this thing.
Yeah. Make sure it's attached. The generalist somehow got moved onto the medic somehow.
Okay. And I'm rival. Light is rivals with Jane.
Yes, Jane.
Okay.
We have a Foxy cat. Oh, okay. I can't pick up my mute button. Rainbow has not allowed it. She's currently got her paw on my hand and looks rather annoyed. Okay, thank you, baby.
So I've got a
I'm
medic
gonna
symbol.
put my arm over your head, okay? Don't worry.
Let's see. We've
Trying
all
my
got
hardest not to make a very lewd joke here.
all of us have the medic symbol, so none of us can do anything good with a military base.
Yeah, it's only the operations expert in it.
Yep. So we all need to pick the same starting location.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me zoom on in.
And then when we've done that, we're good to go.
So, where's the best place?
I mean, I'd say anywhere but Bangkok, probably St. Petersburg.
Yeah, I was gonna say St. Petersburg because it's pretty centralized there as well. And then we can just nip across quite quickly to anywhere else, so.
And I have grassroots programs, so I can do things if we need to.
Yeah, let's do St. Petersburg.
It does mean I don't want to be discarding cards, so the rival thing's probably not going to happen for a while. You might get it off of me when I do when I use grassroots program, though.
I see.
Please.
Oh yeah, sorry. Where is my piece?
It's on your card.
It was, anyway.
Your reference card.
It's
My reference
underneath
card's
your
all
cards.
flipped. There we go.
No, place down the research.
Oh, I stood up at the end of that. That's pretty impressive. Okay.
Alrighty then.
Then.
Okay, who wants to start?
Well, I think since James read out, he should go first.
In the interest
Oh, we're all the rolling the
We can
dicey
roll the
thing, aren't
dice.
we?
Oh, you can pick someone or we can roll the dice.
Roll the dice.
Are you
3.
currently
Roll the
still
dice.
eating that Eclair?
Nope.
No, it's a different
Alan.
Eclair.
No, okay.
Why'd you make
No.
yourself 3, Alan? Why don't you do like you're 4 and I'm 1, like or like left to right, right to left, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Alan.
I was 3
actually-
last time.
Yeah, that's why I was confused that you were continuing such a unintuitive model.
I mean, it's fine to me.
That's what a rival would say.
Besides, Tom's rolling it, so Tom will be 1, then Atsu, then me for 3.
Okay.
Just because you think you're number 1, jeez.
I was saying I should be number 4, left to right. You're saying you should be number 1, Alan.
Look, you two rivals.
Counterclockwise.
Oh, we
are
haven't
you
even
mad?
started.
Well, I'm waiting for you to roll the dice, so if you could just
Yeah.
do that, that'd be great.
That's one.
Well, that's
That's
by
Tom,
my model. That'll be Tom.
Yeah.
Unless he wants to be a different number.
since I agree to be going with yours.
I'll be 1.
Cool. Clean that up.
Shut up. Yeah, I think that's a good idea to start with because we can clean St. Petersburg entirely. As
And you can go all the way to Madrid. Or
So
some
we're-
other place, I guess.
Yes, let's dump those in. Yeah, so where do we want to go? So we've got 3 moves.
Man, there's no one really useful for me to give my cards to yet.
Yeah, it's probably best to try and work towards South America, I would. Actually, no, because we can't, because it's uncurable, can't it? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can
Quite
go quarantine
important,
now,
though.
which is still
Yeah.
useful, but way less
Hmm.
useful.
Okay, well, I'll just move to Madrid for now. Then that prepares me for the next turn.
Man, it's nice that it puts the stickers on when you ult over your character sheet. It's way less nice that it makes you rotate your head 90 degrees to read it.
That's weird.
Yeah. Oh, actually, if I use the unfunded event, you can pick up my discard. James, that'll be pretty good. Oh, no. Tom, what have you done?
I don't know, something... was wrong with the thing.
Just attach them.
That's what I was trying to do.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. That's fine. It's fine. It's still good.
Okay.
It's still good.
Right. It's just a little broken. It's still good. It's still good.
Okay. So
Right,
you've done your stuff.
so done the
Gotta
actions. We're gonna draw.
What are you drawing?
Ooh, Johannesburg and Chicago.
Ooh.
And infect the city. So let's do Miami
Oh no, those yellows.
and
Oh, did
Seoul.
you use your extra move from being family with Rosie?
No, but he could just chew up
no.
Madrid. So that'll be fine.
Didn't you?
Yeah, let's make use of that.
It was the one time that that family thing applied last game, and we forgot to do it. Then.
Yeah.
Mm. I made sure to remember it this time. Well, hopefully you guys are going to start in the same turn more often now that I'm the dispatcher, and I can
Hopefully.
zip you
Yeah.
two together again.
The only ones we're going to apply for, though, is Tom, since Tom's obviously going to move first, which means that by the time he's moved, I'll lose out that benefit.
Well, you've already got to move. What are you complaining about, Rosie?
I want 6 extra movements, damn it!
Rosie and Jim. Rosie and Jim.
Okay.
Chugging along on the old rag doll. Oh, bollocks.
God,
How do I remember that?
I have no idea.
Speaking
Should I
of,
also start making my way down to South America and put quarantine zones up, or should I just try and clean up some things? Guys?
well, we can't treat it or cure it.
But yeah, but quarantine.
Can't contain it.
Yeah.
Could.
I mean, I think for now we don't need to worry about them just yet because we've not had an epidemic. So I think we can leave Sao Paulo and Santiago for now. Maybe we should just focus on kind of like maybe cleaning up areas and staying around. So if we need to get to them, then we can do.
Oh, and the dog was gone. I think the delivery's here.
Oh, okay.
Out to requisition Alan to help out as well.
Hey.
What?
You go sort your shopping out. You go sort your shopping out, and then in the
Secret
meantime, I'm
safe
just going to investigate this island that you've now pointed out.
Okay, if my turn comes around, I secure the defeat and we all win.
That's a big zoom in. Hang on. Right, there's a hand. Me to move slowly. Okay, island. Where's the arrow? There it is.
Actually, what is the island?
I have no
Safe
idea.
Island.
It's like
Stop
when
talking about everyone. Jeez.
Go put your
Well,
food
it's-
away.
I'm putting
but
my
it's
juice on.
Yeah, but it's not a
Okay.
secret anymore now you've pointed it out to us.
No, you're the ones who pointed it out.
You're the one
I'm
that's
currently
written on it.
Streaming. It's very obvious what you've written, and it was very obvious to everyone you've written something here.
Okay, oops. Okay, I believe that is actually. No, it's not. It's not that, is it? No. Okay, I'd be self-inclined to say that is South Georgia and the South Sandwich Islands.
South Sandwich Islands.
That sounded really horrible. I apologise.
That's fine. Anyway, how are you doing, Tom?
Well, I'm alive.
Ish.
If you could put it that way.
Yeah.
I went for a nice little walk on Sunday.
Ooh.
Went down to the old, well, not nearby, went down to the canal. It was quite nice. Nice walking down in the nice weather. Went by some Pokestops with some Pokemon Go. Then walked back home. I think I did like 12 kilometres actually in about 3 hours. Yeah, it was nice.
That's good.
I had a massive ass blister on my foot, which wasn't
Ooh.
pleasant. And I was literally like,
You're gonna watch out for those ass blisters, eh?
what are you... What?
You said you had a massive ass blister on your foot. So I said you better watch out for those massive ass blisters.
I need to start walking into these things.
yeah, you do.
Yeah, it was really hard actually because the thing is, where the canal came off, I didn't know any footpaths, so I basically walked back from the road from the canal instead of going backwards because I thought, just might as well just do something different rather than go out the same way. Yeah. Apart from that, everything's just normal, standard.
Yeah.
Not really doing anything. Nothing to do, to be honest.
Yeah.
House is still waiting. I think that most solicitors have got everything they need now, so we're just waiting on sellers and chain, and that should be good to go.
Ooh, exciting.
With a bit of luck, hopefully sometime in the next 4 weeks, if it's lucky. I don't know how big the chain is actually. I haven't asked, but hopefully with a bit of luck, things can get sorted because I've got a lot of plans that I want to put into place and get things sorted.
Is it my turn?
No, I haven't done anything yet. I was waiting for you guys to get back.
I didn't need to.
Yes,
I
we
wanted
have.
to. So maybe I should like just wander around East Asia, West Asia for a little bit and clean up some stuff. Maybe head
1,
towards
2.
East Asia and stay on the Pacific Rim, maybe.
I mean, if you go through Moscow, you can clear the one out from Moscow, and then you
Yeah.
can land in Kolkata, which is basically next door. There won't
I
be
have the card
anything.
for that place.
There won't be very much going on in Asia at the minute, but it's just useful to be near it. But when the time
Well,
comes
could
to
maybe
clear
like
everything,
go to Moscow, clear Moscow out 2, 3, 4, and then sit like in right after 5, and I can clean it up on my next turn.
or that, yeah, either would work.
All right, then we'll do that.
Get rid of it. Get rid of him.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's your turn, B.
No.
Oh, right, yeah.
Draw.
Thank you. Oh.
Cool.
Oh, yay. Okay, that is quite nice. Okay, it's nice red cards there.
I'm thinking. Oh,
Osaka
Okay, I'm back.
Hong
and
Kong.
Hong Kong. Okay, maybe something like East Asia.
I'm just trying to. I'm just thinking. If I move.
Yeah.
If I move to Montreal, clear Montreal, and then move to Chicago, then on my next turn, if I move. Actually, where is Sydney? That's Los Angeles. Actually, yeah, that could work. Yeah, so if I
One,
move to
2,
Los
3.
Angeles and into Sydney,
Yeah.
and then Atsu, if you
Thank you.
move south that way, we can meet up around Jakarta and Sydney. Then I can give you those 2 cards as well, so
Yeah,
you can clear,
okay.
you can cure the red.
I have to obviously have 5 reds because I'm not a specialist. Or not.
But
the
Oh,
you'll have 3 on your next turn because you can just take Manila from me.
Okay, yeah, it's true.
Anyways, my turn's done.
That's fast.
Okay.
I just ran over and gave you a card, and that was all I
Thank
did.
you.
Let's see. I can.
That's LA and San Francisco.
I could move to Madrid. Give Alan Madrid. Then go to Mexico City and get ready to start doing quarantine in South America. I wouldn't be able to reach.
How would you give me
Santiago.
Madrid?
I would move myself to you. You're in Madrid. No, you're not in Madrid. You're in.
Yeah. No, that's the other one.
Oh well, even better. I give it to Jim. Would you like the Madrid card, Jim?
It doesn't really matter who gains the most of each other now because we don't have any
Yeah.
advantage.
And since you're in Madrid, it would be easier for me to give you.
I would like it if we did the eradicate a disease objective.
I think that would be easier. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got the medics, so we can get rid of stuff pretty quickly if you've got a cure for something.
Yeah, I mean, if we got a cure for blue right now, we don't have to clear up 2 squares for it.
Yeah,
Even
exactly.
less if we got the cure for black.
I've kind of got 2 black because you gave me one of those. Obviously, we don't have that in the black.
Yeah, that's a
flag,
problem.
but yeah.
We could clear out Asia fairly quickly. The problem is there's quite a few of them in that discard, so they're going to fill up again pretty quick.
Yeah.
But we already have enough on the board to actually cure it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think this makes sense. I move to Madrid. Give Tom Madrid. And then I'll go down to South America, I suppose. Quarantine.
Oh yeah, is that your? That's 4 moves, isn't it?
I moved with my ability. I moved my pawn to your pawn. I'm the dispatcher.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
yep.
Yeah.
1, 2, and then I still have 2 moves left. Go to. I guess I'll
But you
go
had to get your
coordinate
permission
theory.
to move yourself.
I granted it.
I was going to say, James, have you given yourself permission to move?
Yeah, this gets me as far away from Santiago as using Mexico City does, so I'm just
Yeah.
going to do that.
All right, then.
Now, draw 50-50. Oh, I don't know, it's kind of scary, because it's probably going to have an epidemic before it comes back around to me.
I mean, you say it's scary. You don't really have a choice at this point, do you?
Yeah.
If I used the Madrid card in Madrid, I could charter a flight to Santiago. And then, or charter anyone else to Santiago if they wanted to be there.
Well, I mean, that would be the exact same problem you're having now. It's just that you still have the 50-50 chance of the epidemic.
I wouldn't go on the statistics that much, to be honest.
Besides,
But-
if it does, that's why I have Miami.
Okay. But you wouldn't be able to get rid of any
What are you talking about?
yellow cubes.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't have another yellow card. But
That's exactly my point. You'd be able to discard it and remove a red and a blue cube. So it wouldn't help us with the coda at all.
I said just go for it because you've got 15 cards in that discard pile. There's
Okay.
not very high chances of there's not that many chances of getting.
All right, this way it would be sacrificing giving the blue to Jim. So yeah, all right, I'll draw then. So I draw the player deck.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, and I get parry. All right, so
aha, I'll discard 2 of my cards. Pick that one up.
and now I'll intensify. Oh wait, I forgot to do the bottom card thing.
Okay, let me rewind.
Oh yeah, good shit.
Okay, now draw, James. Knowing what will come.
Oh my god, what an epidemic!
I'll discard 2 cards to draw that card.
Increase.
Draw the bottom
bottom
card.
Yeah, you do. I
Cheers.
don't trust myself.
Oh,
That
Yeah, I
sucks.
didn't.
intensify.
And now I draw 2 cards.
Okay, Bangkok, Montreal. Okay,
Montreal's on 3. Okay.
right. I think
Well,
that
we know what
make
Jim's next turn is.
Yeah,
Wait.
I think it's gonna head on way anyway, so that's fine.
Oh,
Montreal's
James.
already on panic level 1, so that's probably
Yeah,
the best idea to get rid of it.
exactly. All right then, it's now your turn, Tom.
Right,
Mhm.
so I think we'll agree, go to Montreal. And get rid of
That's
those.
3, right? And then you can move
It's
1
3.
any way you want.
Probably move to Chicago because I think that's probably for the best.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Really
think
wanna
that's probably all I
find
can
you.
do for this turn. It's still
Yeah.
pretty early days. So draw. Oh, yes, another
Ooh,
blue.
that's nice. Yeah.
We're on exactly 7, so that's fine. We can keep those for now. And infect St. Petersburg and Miami again.
Okay.
Oh, that is the end of my turn.
Okay, my turn. Let me take Manila from B. 1, and then 2, 3, 4. And I'll go to Jakarta for 5.
It costs 1 to take the card from me.
1 to take the thing. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay,
I'm generalist. Oh, look at those black. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, I've got to discard some
Yeah.
things. I 1.
Discard the
2,
yellow, I'd say.
yeah. 1,
That's
2,
looking pretty
3,
healthy.
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's 7.
Well, I did say it would be very easy to eradicate black. I mean, it could come through on your next turn.
Yeah.
Right.
Okie pokey. Right then. So, oh, here we go. Draw top card. There's Sao Paulo.
That's the quarantine marker.
That's good. Okay.
Quarantine marker saved it.
Madrid.
Let's see. We still have another. I think it's like a 1 in 10 chance now of Santiago.
Yeah.
The good thing is,
How
if
do you
next
figure
turn,
that?
if I, yeah, because I can move to Jakarta and then give Atsu Jakarta.
I can immediately just go up to Bangkok and get the cure.
Yeah,
You
but-
still
no,
need
I
another.
you need Sydney.
I need another one.
Yeah. Damn.
What else is there?
Hmm.
Bangkok, Manila, Taipei.
Well, let's decide what we do after I get my chance.
Yeah.
Whatever I draw can make a big difference.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cure Riyadh and then move towards Asia, unless anyone wants me to do anything else.
that'd be-
No, I think you're good.
So that's 1, 2, and then 3,
Leave 'em.
4. Let's see what I get. Well, that changed the things
Oh.
around quite a lot, in fact. There you go. Red is cured.
Excellent.
But now let's see what we get.
San Francisco and Hong Kong. Okay.
Cool.
Hong Kong, Fooey.
So here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
James is going to need to not really should dispatch, but it's going to be awkward for him to do because he needs to quarantine Pagoda and Santiago.
Well, I can't do both. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Can you not? Can you not go to? Can you quarantine Bogota and then Sao Paulo?
I think
I can do Sao Paulo and Bogota, but Santiago.
Sao Paulo has just gone though. I think Santiago is the most major priority right now.
Yeah.
Santiago and Bogota are the ones that could go, but I can't get both of them and quarantine both of them in one turn. So I'm gonna need.
Yeah, in that
Have
case,
to do like Santiago, and then I'm gonna need Jim to come down and help out.
I'd say Bogota is probably the safest one.
Pagoda is the one you actually really should be quarantining actually because it will overflow onto Sao Paulo.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I think the odds are going to be the same because Pagoda came from the epidemic, right?
Yeah.
So they both have equal chance of going. But if Pagoda goes, it is far worse because then Miami will be on 3.
Yeah.
And then
Sao
Miami
Paulo will go.
Yeah. Which will
Is
then
it-
put
is it my
Buenos
turn?
Aires
Yeah.
on 2. It's your turn now.
Okay, cool.
I think do Bogota first because that's the major one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. One.
It's far worse if that one goes.
19. That's this one.
That's 2.
Yeah.
So it's your call here on whether you want to move towards Santiago or you want to move me to Atsu to get that red cure.
Yeah. What would you do if I move you?
I won't do anything. Atsu will spend her turn taking my cards and then cure red. Because I have 2 red in my hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I could do that with one movement.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe.
Tom, what are you doing on your next turn?
Okay.
Oh, Tom was going to give cards over, but now it's actually he doesn't need to. So maybe you should move him to you.
Yeah.
I was thinking with my other move.
Because then we can then put another quarantine down onto Santiago on his turn.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best move we can have because you're not going to be able to quarantine Santiago anyway. We're just going to have to hope that that one doesn't go.
Yeah. Like I said, if that one does go, it's not as bad as Bogota going. So
I was worried when people going, I think Pagoda is safer. No, God, no.
Yeah, no. Sao Paulo's the safe one. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll move Jane to Rosie.
Yep.
Rosie and Jane.
Rosie and Jane.
Alan, I just want to point out you're singing that to the Winnie the Pooh theme, not the actual
And
Rosie and Jane
yeah,
song.
he made me
He's
sing
got
that
the tune
Winnie
wrong.
the Pooh thing.
Well, if other people
Rosie
joined
and
in,
Jim
it's not
go.
my fault.
Rosie and Jim.
No, but it's Rosie and Jane. You got
Yeah,
the
okay,
names
cool.
wrong.
I guess we're all wrong today. I just wanted to point out the way that you were. Anyway,
We have the mascot for the pandemic, apart from Rainbow. It is my Winnie the Pooh plushie.
So that's all 4 of my moves. Well spent, I think. I'll draw my
Definitely.
player decks. Okay, got some. Look, I'm getting what's it called when you get one of every color? The opposite of a flush.
A junk.
All right, here we go. Hopefully we don't
It's
see.
just called
Santiago
junk.
here.
Yeah, hopefully we get Bago to
Moscow.
Moscow. That's
Bago
the
to
just in
quarantine.
time.
That's a good call.
Nice work. Okay, your turn.
Well, and now Tom could quarantine both, in fact.
Yeah.
Well, we know Bagotu will probably be safe because it's just been drew.
It's a matter of
Come up
time.
again. You're
I mean,
already
also,
here.
we've
You
got
went
the
up.
epidemic that's going to be coming up at some point as well. So,
I mean, I could.
The question is, what would you
What
do
would
if
you
you
do
don't
otherwise?
go for Santiago and Pagoda? Because you can't go to Sao Paulo and Santiago anyway.
Well, the best option in the minute is to probably put one on Bogota and Santiago.
Yeah. There's like nothing else you could really do with your turn.
Yeah. Does it say anything about quarantine?
Oh, you're
Okay.
regretful. That's going to be annoying.
Oh. He gets to Scottish Reds, it's fine.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of sucks that you can't start a flight there, but we've
Yeah,
got this back, so it's fine.
yeah.
Well, I can discard the yellows, can't
Yeah, those two.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Whichever.
I? If I
Your small
move.
choice.
Okay, let's play this out. So we've got the quarantine marker going in Bogota. And that's move number 2. We remove that. And then 3 to Santiago. And quarantine on Santiago for the 4th one. I don't need to discard yet because I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's the 4 actions. And then we draw the cards.
Damn it! There it is.
Well, we've got an airlift event though, so
Yeah,
we can
that's
move any
nice.
pawn.
That's nice, at least.
Move the infection rate.
I moved it.
Oh,
Put it
okay, okay. Draw the bottom card, which is Istanbul.
Istanbul. Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh,
Could be worse.
I thought the same thing. Then we intensify.
Let's see what we get with our 2.
There's
Madrid.
Madrid. And Hong Kong. Okay, Hong Kong's on free now, but luckily we'll be able to get here soon. Yes.
4, 5,
I can
7.
cure Bangkok and Hong Kong on my next turn.
Yeah.
A little worried about Istanbul though.
Mm-hmm. Does have a lot
Okay.
of connections.
That will be the
5, 6.
end of my turn.
Okay.
Then Atsi's turn is pretty much completely planned out already.
Yep.
I'm worried that we hit Sao Paulo. Again.
Oh, okay, lovely. Steal. And what else we could take? And then go up to here. And then 1, 2. Ah, what happened there? How dare you flip? There we go. 4 and 5.
And then I
So
guess you have one more move left to you if you want it.
Yeah, so I might as well just take the reds off of this one.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay then. That and then
Wait.
boop,
Did you use all 5 of
Miami.
your moves?
Yeah,
Yep.
2. You had to use an action for each one of the cards you took from me.
Ah, okay.
That's Miami. Miami's now on 3.
And next one,
Pagoda.
Pagoda again.
At least I'm there. I can easily re-up.
Yeah. Okay, it's your turn, Nubby.
Yep. So the most useful thing I can do right now is probably just
Help
cure Hong
clear up
Kong.
red. Yeah.
Yeah, I could make it to Miami and not do anything to it, which doesn't seem to be very useful.
Yeah.
I could also just discard this card and head straight there.
You could do. Then you could put a quarantine marker down on it, but
Well, the thing is, if I do, then James can take Miami from me and just discard some cards.
What would I do with Miami?
Use its unfunded event.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I thought you said Milan.
No, I'm going to Miami.
Mhm.
So, does
Going
that sound
to
better than?
Miami.
Does that sound better than anything else?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be
Okay.
able to remove 1 cube for that.
I mean, 1 cube can often be the difference between overflowing and not.
And
it means I can do
yeah,
two
and the
quarantines
next
on my
turns-
turn, so you only have to quarantine Sao Paulo,
Yeah.
which
In
is
the next 2
a good
turns, I
thing.
can just clear up red, so red's gonna be fine. So I think you guys could be doing damage control right now.
Yeah,
If we want
do
to
need to get
eradicate red.
Exactly, that's what I'm gonna do.
And you do have Istanbul, so you can move Jim to Istanbul and cure up
Yeah.
there on Tom's turn.
Well, what it could... it depends how desperate we are for the objective, because it's going to take 2 turns to clear the reds.
I don't think we're that desperate for it, really, because we still obviously have to create 3 cures, or 2 more cures at least. So I think we just need to focus on doing
yeah.
damage control.
I think Istanbul is more of a worry than
Mm.
curing up red.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to discharge Miami and head to Miami.
I'm just worried that if we don't go hard enough into curing red, it's just going to pop up and we're just going to be playing whack-a-mole. Like one person's going to be stuck playing whack-a-mole in Asia.
I've
the
got
whole
5
game and not really do
turns I
anything.
can do. It's fine. Don't worry.
See,
Yeah.
I'm thinking
No.
I send Jim
Oh
to
shit!
Asia to
Sorry.
help out here,
Yeah.
so he doesn't have to be regretful quarantining stuff.
Yeah, we can't...
I
we
mean,
can't...
that's why I'm moving to Miami to quarantine a load of stuff, and then you can quarantine Sao Paulo, and we've got it under control. And then you can
Yeah.
move him
That's
to
good.
Istanbul, where it's actually more of a worry, because that's an actual outbreak that could happen compared to
Mhm.
Hong Kong, which can't. I say maybe the turn after that, move him to Asia and just hoover it all up, and we'll be
Yeah.
done.
Fair
But
point.
this turn, I think
That's a good point.
Istanbul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I discharged Miami. Are you gonna grab it for 2?
Well, we don't need the red one anymore, do we?
No.
And I need this Istanbul. Do I want to discard Paris?
You could discard Mexico City.
What's the point in that?
Or what's the point of having it?
It's a yellow card, so I want it so I can discard it to the effect of Miami. That's like the whole point.
Ooh,
Okay.
ooh.
Well, otherwise, why would I want this card, Alan?
The event
I need yellows to discard to it so I can get rid of the yellow cubes.
I mean, just to have the event available to you is a good thing already. Anyways, I'm gonna get
But
quarantine.
it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing because I can't do anything with it. It's completely useless to me unless I have yellow cards. So are we? Is it realistic for me to get Paris to someone who needs it?
I mean, it's your
Are
call.
we likely
You
to
get
need
to pick which
Paris?
card you discard. I've already made
Yeah.
my move. Go ahead and do what you want to do.
have you drawn cards, B?
Not yet, because
Not yet,
I
we're
think
still
that's gonna
figuring
affect
this
what
out.
happens.
Yeah. So we're getting our blue cards onto Jim, right?
That's probably the sensible
Yeah.
thing to do.
And then Atsu would need the black cards, so
We
we can
should
clear
one more
black.
black card. So it depends on what again B pulls, because I can then try and make my way over to him or something.
Because I've still got airlift as well, so I can
Yeah.
move 1 pawn to any city.
Exactly.
I think I'm not so worried about black because we can do that. Because also if we could do black, because if if James moves to Istanbul, and then Atsu meets James in Istanbul, so that he can send Istanbul over to Atsu, and then we've got the research station next door in St. Petersburg.
Oh no, I thought the plan was that I was going to be using Istanbul to send you over there to stop the outbreak.
It's either that or
Let's
use my
just-
airlift.
Let's just see what B pulls, because obviously B can
Well,
transfer cards
I'm
over.
still
easily.
deciding if I want which cards I want to discard as part of this rival activation. I'm going to keep Istanbul for whatever thing we use it for. It's useful. I'll
Yeah.
discard Mexico City, fine, and I'll get this Miami. Okay, and then Alan can do the end of his turn.
Epidemic.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that's 3 of the 5.
Okay. So,
Draw bottom card.
yep.
That's
Tehran.
Tehran. Oof.
Are the more important that we move DMC over because, well, actually, I mean, these are going to outbreak.
Yeah, most likely. Well, that's 5
So, I
cards
mean-
in there. This is most likely Hong Kong's going to go, and possibly Tehran's going to go as
I mean,
well.
here's where you need to use that Miami and remove a card, one from either Tehran or Istanbul.
Well, I can. It's an action, so I can do it in response to the card being revealed, right?
Play at any time, not an action. So you can do it in response to whatever card gets drawn.
That's how I've been interpreting it.
That's Hong
Hong
Kong, but you can't do
Kong.
that. So that,
Oh, God.
Well, that
sadly,
goes.
is an outbreak.
That is
So-
not good.
Nope.
It's
But we've
not
got a
bad,
red.
though.
We've got a red cure at least.
Yeah.
It means that the cleanup's going to take longer to do, but
Yeah.
fine.
And panic level
That's our
5
first up.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Gota again.
And
Okay.
Madrid. Madrid's on 3
Three.
now.
Mm-hmm.
And I now have two blue cards in my hand, so I can now give Tom all of the blues to make the cure.
Cool.
Right, so my turn. Let's see. I feel like I want to.
Istanbul is still the move.
Yeah, I'm just thinking because I can quarantine Pagoda, move to Sao Paulo. I can quarantine both of those and then do the Istanbul move. Do I need to do anything else?
Not right now.
You got no one else needs ferrying around.
No.
Well, I mean, me getting ferried to Tom is good, but he can just do that himself.
So the
if
biggest.
need
The
be,
biggest.
but he'll be busy cleaning up first anyway, so he could probably wait.
Okay.
I mean, I think the move would be for him to airlift me to him after he's done his cleanup, and then you spend my turn giving him the card, so he can then just walk over to St. Petersburg.
Wait.
Oh, Atlanta.
Can't
Atlanta's
he use...
right there.
No, because we want him to go to Istanbul and clean up Istanbul and Tehran.
What if he airlifts?
I mean,
What if
frankly,
I give-
I'll be honest. Since there were like
Alright,
5 cards
yeah.
that went into the top, those is almost certainly going to be Istanbul and Tehran going
Yeah.
on your turn.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, you can't cure
Mm.
both of them
Yeah. As long as it's just one that goes.
unless you
Um,
happen to draw a black on this turn. Then you can just about do it.
Yeah, that's true. So
But that's only if you don't move Tom to
So it
Istanbul.
might not be. It might not be the thing. I might want to hold on to this Istanbul. Then you're saying.
It's probably going to go.
Well, here's the thing.
so-
It's complete gamble because drawing 3, it's basically guaranteed that both of them will go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that means you can choose to either hold on to it and, well, actually, I suppose you'd be scoring poor Jim if you did send him over, so it would be stupid too.
Yeah, let's not send them over. Let's hold on to
Yeah,
it.
it's still going to be dumb luck whether
Jim?
you get the black or not.
Jim could use his airlift now. Airlift himself over.
Trouble is, it's going to go on your turn, so maybe he should airlift you over to Madrid or Istanbul, and you put quarantine markers down.
We don't
At
need
least
to put
I've got
quarantine
those.
markers down. You can just cure
Just
one of the
cure it.
cubes as
Or-
is.
Yeah, cure. Yeah.
Because if I airlift you over, you can take one off of Istanbul and Tehran using your 4 turns.
Yeah, actually, I think that might actually be the.
But then what if Bogota or Sao Paulo go?
Bogota
Then
won't.
chances are I'm not. Because
Gota's already in there,
Yeah,
and
Oh.
Sao Paulo
It'll be
underneath
Santiago.
the ones that from the last epidemic.
yeah.
Right,
Then
so
there's
then,
only 5
I can-
cards that are put back into that deck, and both of those within Istanbul and
Yeah, there's-
Tehran, they're
I
going to
think-
go.
We're drawing, I think, one mystery card here, and then Istanbul and Tehran.
Tehran, yeah.
I think there's only one in maybe like 10 chance that it will be Sao Paulo,
okay.
and Pagoda's already in there, so that's not top priority. If we want to avoid outbreaks, I think Tom using his left and making you clean up both of those
Yeah.
is the way to guarantee that,
All right, so
because those are definitely going, and it's a gamble if we use the Miami thing here.
I mean, rather than using the airlift, maybe I should just use Istanbul to go over and clean.
Well, that costs you a
That's
move, which
taking
means
a
you'll only
turn,
be able to do
yeah.
one.
Oh, I
But
see.
we're very sure that both are going.
Mm.
Like, the only way to guarantee not have either of those outbreak is for the airlift.
Okay, so I guess airlift me to Tehran. I
Yeah.
cure, move, cure. Then I want
Yeah.
Istanbul in a good spot for later to trade the knowledge
Yeah.
with Rosie.
Yeah.
If we want to do that. Then Tehran and Istanbul will go.
Go back up to 3, which is
I'll go
fine.
back to 3, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it will be
Maybe Tom's turn.
Jim's turn. What's
Yeah.
Tom gonna do?
He can do the. He can start doing some quarantining of Sao Paulo, because that will go
Yeah.
at some point.
Okay. Yeah, I like this. Okay, that sounds good to me.
And then
Okay.
at some point, me and him will need to meet up so we can get the blue cure.
Sure. All right, let's do it. Tom, please use your airlift to move me to Tehran. You have my consent.
Oh, that's a janky slide. That was a direct flight at all. That was like a wall face flight.
I've got jet lag and whiplash. Right. Cure. Move. Cure.
Yeah, it didn't use any of its special abilities, but it just, I don't think we could have
That's
risked
what
it.
you gotta do. It's
Yeah,
gotta
it's
I was in the
fine,
right
it's
place at the right time. All right.
So
This is
that's
fine. I draw.
Yeah, just draw. You would have gotten
Ooh.
a black, but that was absolutely not guaranteed.
And Essen. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. And now I draw the top 3.
There's Miami.
Miami. Tehran. That was good. No, Sao Paulo.
Oh,
I would have thought that Istanbul would have gone. Must have
Yeah.
miscounted
Oh,
somewhere.
that's not good. That is
No.
not good.
No, that's incredibly bad, in fact.
So we have 2 outbreaks.
Yikes.
Yeah, I
So we've
must
got-
have miscounted. It's actually worse than that, because then
oh,
Miami
God.
auto.
Miami's gonna pop. Shit.
So I
Yeah.
get a scar. Let me just go ahead and see
frick.
what bit of offer I get.
Looks like
So
I
yeah.
made it out of Pagoda just in time.
And then Miami's gone as well. Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
Hang on, we don't
no,
take
that
we don't put a yellow cube on Madrid because it already had
and
3
Sao
on it.
Paulo. And Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo went and therefore moves over onto Madrid.
Yeah, I think you do. I think it's just it can only have up to 3 of
It
any
doesn't.
given color.
Color.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which color. It doesn't matter as long as it's not 3 of the same color.
Yeah, so Madrid still does have a yellow cube on it.
Yeah.
And
It just
Madrid
doesn't
also
do
outbreaked
much.
as well
What?
because Sao Paulo went. It's
Yeah.
linked to
Sao
Bogota.
Paulo went, which triggered Bogota, and then triggered Miami.
Yep. So then
there should be
Madrid
2
goes
on
as well.
Mexico City, right?
Put on one.
No,
Yeah.
Madrid doesn't. It's 3 of a particular color. Like a yellow going onto 3 blue cubes doesn't cause an outbreak.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I thought it did.
No, it didn't, because it's only 3 particular colour.
That's what I remember the rules saying.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
The separate diseases. So
it has to be 3 of the same color. It doesn't
yeah.
count as an outbreak unless it's 3 of the same.
Shouldn't there be 2 yellow cubes on Mexico City?
Yes, there should be. Thank you.
Bogota and Miami won't.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Overcastus. I need 1 extra card of the to do a cure.
Okay.
I'm never gonna be doing the cures.
We only have 1 yellow cube left, so I feel like we're about to die.
Well,
yeah.
that was a catastrophic mistake. I
Yeah.
definitely counted the diseases wrong.
Oh well, we'll get more funding next time.
We've got one more chance to try and get through this month. Otherwise, then yeah, we do get more funding next turn.
Well, now it's good old Jim's turn, and he gets to try and sort out this mess. Oof, that went so bad so fast.
Yeah.
Man, if only I hadn't discarded that other yellow card, I would have been able to save us there. But at least I have Paris.
I'm gonna be so sad when it turns out that we don't get Istanbul for like 3 more turns.
Yeah. Luckily, Turan has gone, so Turan's fine.
Oh, bloody hell.
I mean, you're gonna have to do some quarantine work here.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to need... So, hang on, I'm trying... So, we can cure blue...
As soon as you and me get onto the same square.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 actions to take my 2 cards, and then you have the 5 you need.
So, unless I make my way up to Atlanta via Chicago... So, Lima, Los Angeles, Chicago, Atlanta, then I'm there. Then B, if you move to Atlanta...
Well, we still have to wait for your next turn anyway. I feel like your time would be best spent quarantining Pagoda and then heading up toward... let's see, yeah, you still have plenty of cards to discard, so you going up to Pagoda and leaving that, and getting ready to queue after that, and I'll give you the 2 cards on my turn.
So stop turn on Pagoda.
Put like a quarantine on Pagoda, because we're gonna keep on needing to do that.
Yeah.
And then maybe head up to Miami and quarantine that.
Oh
which
my
is a little
god.
card intensive, but you just need the blue ones, and you have enough to discard.
Tom?
Sorry, I was just taken aback a little bit.
So, yeah, what I would recommend is you go to quarantine that, head up to Miami, and then I'll give you... I'll give you my 2 cards on my turn, and then do stuff.
Okay. So go to
And then you can head
Pagoda,
into Atlanta straight after that.
quarantine. I've got to discard because I left a 3, and then I'm going to discard another one because I'm going to leave that as well.
Yeah, but you can always just discard Sydney when you leave.
But the
Miami
reds are
to
fine.
Atlanta. Yeah, then we see what we get.
Draw?
Hang on a sec.
I can draw for you.
Alright, okay. Action's done. I've got to draw.
Oh, forecast.
And I've got another blue. That's good.
Oh. Do you want to
So
do it now so we can try and hold off on the yellows a little bit?
I would probably say yes, just to try and mitigate.
Yeah, we only have
Mitigate
the
it as-
one cube.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if there's 2 yellows there, then we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Problem is, it only buys us a turn.
Yeah, that's the
Well,
thing.
it's
but
just it's 2 of them,
Yeah, that triple outbreak was brutal.
which means we've got to do I'm just trying to work this out. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we've got another 5 rounds, so another 15 cards. Yeah, so even if I play the 6 and there's 1 yellow there. Yeah, I haven't got high hopes for this.
well, should we call this one a bust and try it again?
I think
I don't think we
there's
should
worth
give up
trying
just
it.
yet.
I think if we can try and get it so that how many cards are there? 6.
I see. So one of it
Yeah,
is just
so
make buildings everywhere. So we have in 3 right now. We.
I think it's still worth playing the event forecast now, just so that we know exactly what's coming.
The objective is military bases, though, not research facilities. So
No, it's not.
zero.
It's just
It can be
bases.
either or.
Oh no, it's a military bases, darn it.
Yeah, that's why we were going for the eradicate. I thought
Yeah.
we weren't building any
Yeah, we
military
are.
units.
But we've still got
But we still
to.
have a blue and a black here as well.
Mhm.
No, the question is, do we forecast now?
I would say, for safety's sake, yes, just to be 100% sure. Because I think what'll have to happen is that after that, as I said, we've got to draw at least 15 cards from that deck, providing that on my next turn, I can research the blue, and then on Atsu's turn, she can research the black, which will leave us with eradicating just one disease, which at the minute is probably looking like it should be black because all 3 are clumped together, but it's getting to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
If we just draw 2 more yellow cards, we lose.
So that's why we're saying we should
Yeah.
forecast now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll play forecast. So we have
Okay, that's good.
no yellows at all.
That is good.
Okay,
Perfect.
there's Istanbul.
But we've got Istanbul
silly.
and Moscow.
Well, if we want to try
Put
and eradicate
Istanbul on the
red,
bottom.
No,
there's
Madrid
still
should be
too
on.
many reds
Oh,
spread
not
out.
Madrid. So how do we want to play this?
well, Madrid obviously goes at the back. Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's Montreal.
There is
never
no
mind,
Madrid.
I can't read.
Yeah. I think, cause I'm looking at it, like, if you want to try and get the 2 cures and eradicate a color, I think, as I think either James or Tom said, black is the best option right now because there's only 3 of them and they're clumped together. So because I've only got 4, if I just go and meet James in like Istanbul or Mumbai, which I can probably quite easily do, then I can then just pop back to Bangkok and get the cure.
Sorry, whose turn are we on right now? I've kind of.
We're on
Mine.
Tom. Well, finishing Tom's and going to start mine in a second.
And we're about to draw Tom's
That's draw
infection
3.
card.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
Moscow is 1.
So Bangkok right now doesn't really mean anything. So I feel like we should just have that one up front.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, then Montreal,
Istanbul's a
because
little
Montreal
scary.
doesn't have any on them.
Yeah.
So I think this order looks pretty good with Bangkok on top and Istanbul on the bottom.
Yeah. There's nothing actually deadly here yet. So we know we have 2 turns of not destroying
dying.
ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've still got to go through the
It's
infection.
really more like 1 because Tom's doing it now.
So Bangkok, Montreal, and St. Petersburg, which we knew about.
Okay. All right.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Okay. So yeah, I think my best bet is go and meet James, probably like best be in Mumbai. And then he can then just charter himself over to me, give me Mumbai, and then do whatever he wants to. And then I can then go back to Bangkok and make a cure. And then we've got that cured, and then someone can go around cleaning up black while we're also getting the blue cure done.
I mean, if you go via Tehran, you can cure one there, and then.
I've only got 5 moves.
Oh, hang on. No, sorry, I got your piece wrong.
Yeah, I'm blue. I'm over here in Bangkok.
Yeah.
I can go 1, clean up the red cubes. I can do another cure red cube here, and then I've got I've got moves left to get to Mumbai. 3, 4,
Yeah,
5. Yeah, get to Mumbai and clean up these two red areas in my same turn. And I can then wait here for James to chart. He can chart himself to me, give me Mumbai, and then head back into like a central black area to then start cleaning up blacks.
Or do we want to go for Hong Kong because that's got 3 on it?
Well, Hong Kong was drawn this epidemic, so it's still on the discard.
Yeah, we're fine. We're okay with this. We need to get the cures and try and eradicate a disease.
Honestly,
win this.
I'm really hoping for an epidemic right now, because then it will have less chance of drawing another yellow.
Yeah.
But there's still 1 yellow in here, though, isn't there?
There is, but we're fine.
There's 3 yellows.
Oh,
yeah, okay, then I'm hoping for an epidemic after the next round or 2.
Yeah.
Well, the next round we don't have a yellow anyway. It's what's after that.
Yeah. But I still think that my best bet is to wait for James in Mumbai, and then he can fly himself to me, give me that, and I can then get a cure for black. Does that sound okay?
I think that's probably our best option.
Yeah, I think and then the next turn, I think it'd be worth seeing. Yeah, we'll do next turn, B's turn in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, B, I forgot to mention, you may be interested in the next Epic Clan event.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know why?
Oh, fuck you, James. Actually, I'm going to go back to Bangkok and you stay in black and cute.
Language. Oh my god.
I could just fly myself to Ho Chi Minh and then just go into feed that way. It's not a problem.
Nice.
So black is
okay, that's fine. You've got to discard 1 card.
4,
You've
5,
got 8.
6. I discard London. I don't need London.
Yeah, B, what I was going to say,
Does anyone need
one of the fun tournaments for the next Epic Clan.
Is it that one for blacks? I don't mind.
Supreme Commander, Forged
Really?
Alliance.
Ooh.
Just saying, you might be interested.
I am interested.
Also,
That's
they've
right,
just literally just announced about 10 minutes ago that they are considering doing a hybrid event.
Oh, you know what? There's a way we could make this a lot safer. If we just quarantine everywhere where we could draw a yellow, then we don't need to worry about adding tiles.
Yeah.
But that's provided because we've got.
So I can do Buenos Aires and Sao Paulo on my next turn, but that means we wouldn't cure blue this turn. Or I could do Mexico City and Miami instead. No, I can only do Miami if I give the card to Tom. Because you can only have 1 quarantine mark for each city.
Could you pay attention here and help out?
He's excited by the Supreme Command. I understand. I understand.
Okay.
Oh, blah blah.
Okay, so
The thing is,
Oh,
there's Moscow. These are the ones we knew about.
Yeah.
So it's my turn now.
Yeah.
I have
See.
options. So Sao Paulo isn't going to go because that's already gone. This epidemic.
Yeah.
Buenos Aires, I think, could go.
That's got 2.
That just from? Have we actually drawn it, or has it just been from the
It came from Sao Paulo.
Okay, and Pagoda, yeah. So we won't get Buenos Aires. Lima, I think, has been drawn. One.
It got one from. I think it went once from Bogota.
Yeah,
I don't think it's ever been drawn.
And I think
The only one we've got to worry about is Santiago, which we've already got a quarantine on. Sao
So-
Paulo and Bogota have already been drawn.
Look, if we've not drawn Lima, then there would only be one cube on there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I know that. Yeah, okay.
So we
I mean,
must
it
have-
went once because of Bogota going.
Miami, I think, is actually also in the discard pile, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I could go up Mexico City and quarantine that, and then go
Yeah.
over to Tom,
Mm-hmm.
which would be 1, 2, 3, and then I can give him one of my 2 cards, which is all he needs.
Yeah.
I think because all he needs to do is just to get into North America, into Atlanta,
Yeah.
secure. So you could quarantine Mexico City and Miami. His turn, he takes those 2 cards to free to get into Atlanta, and
You only need to take the one card.
He can
Okay.
take one card.
I'll quarantine both then. I know Miami isn't going to go for a while, but better safe than sorry.
Plus, also we've got the 1 yellow cube left. We need to be
Montreal.
very safe.
Yeah, I don't think Miami
Wait,
can go. I
hang
think
on.
it's into this
No.
card.
Wait.
What?
So B, which card are you going to give me?
I mean,
It
I can
doesn't
give you
matter.
Milano and Montreal. I don't think it really matters because you're just gonna
no,
use them for
yeah,
the
no.
cure, right?
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I was just thinking because I just realised we've got 2 in St. Petersburg. If we didn't have the 2 in St. Petersburg, if you gave me both of those, I could have used the Milan in the 5 cards to get the cure, and then on my next turn I can go.
I mean, you can take both if you want. I just don't have the action
Yeah,
economy to
yeah,
give
no,
you
sorry,
both.
yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, I've
So-
just realised where I've got to be.
It doesn't matter. There's one in Atlanta. You can just.
No,
just
yes,
pop
it does.
to
No, sorry.
Atlanta.
No, sorry, yes, it does. Yeah, because
Yeah.
if I go to Atlanta next turn, that's
You can
one.
just pop. You can get a blue cure and job done. Pops your uncle, and then you can put some
2,
quarantine inside if you wanted
3,
to.
4.
Okay, so the
1,
leanest
2,
move
3.
I can do is I can
Oh,
quarantine
yes,
Mexico
friggin'
City, move over to
I
you,
cannot count.
and give you 1 card.
Because the plan that I was thinking of is that if you gave me both, I could move. Well, it's too many actions, but I was going to move to Atlanta, get the cure,
Actually,
go to Chicago, San Francisco, and because I'm the medic, I could have cured that as I entered it, and then
Yeah.
use the Montreal card to fly to Montreal. That would have been cured when I got into it, but then I don't have the 2 moves to get to Madrid, so it'd take me 2
and the St.
turns.
Petersburg to cure anyway.
But as I said, St. Petersburg is there as well. So yeah, it doesn't matter because it's going to take me at least 2 turns
1,
anyway.
2.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I think the safest move is to quarantine Mexico City, move over to you, and then I could either give you a card or I can quarantine Miami. Your choice.
Think quarantine Miami.
I
Because
would
you
say
need to take the 1 card from me, and you can pop up to to Atlanta and bam, as a cure, and then do what he wants to do.
Tom, do you need the extra card from me, the extra action from me now, or so I quarantine Miami? Because Miami is in the discard. I don't have to do it.
Mm. If it's in
trying
discard,
to
I'd
work
say
out
give him the
the-
card.
because if not, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I'm either way.
I mean, also, James could just use one of his actions to sub you up to Atlanta if he wants to.
Yeah. Oh, he need someone need to be in Atlanta though.
No,
before
he can just move you like by any of
Oh.
the movement we can do.
Oh
I
yeah.
can
cool.
parry them.
Like he can do all of the things we can do. He just that the ones
Yeah.
that require a card, he has to have the card himself and not
Oh,
you.
okay. Yeah.
Like we only use like half of the dispatcher most
Then
of the time.
I would say
It's never been useful
give me
before.
one of the cards.
Okay, you want one of the cards?
Yeah,
Have
say Montreal.
Montreal. Why not? Okay, and that's me done. Let's see what happens.
Ooh, got 20
Okay.
cards left, and there's 2.
We're fine. It's the
2 left.
infection pile I'm more worried about.
Yeah, that's the scary one. Let's
So this
see
is
what
what we
get.
don't know. So
Okay,
So-
a beautiful red.
there's
Oh,
Lima.
That's Lima on 3.
No.
I knew it.
Game over. Game over, man. Game over.
No.
We do stuff when we lose, though, so this isn't a.
We get one more chance to do the month.
Oh, actually,
At the end of
whoa,
our
we get
first game,
we get these things now. So
Yeah.
21 and 22.
before selecting our end game upgrades, open the following doors and then draw this card. Okay, so we do 21 and 22 and then draw this card.
Yeah. So where's 20? 22 and 21. It annoys me that they're not in number
Yeah.
order on these packets.
I know.
Right.
Oh, new character upgrades.
upgrades.
Oh, one that makes you a military man.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Oh, if you're in a military
They're
base,
not
you may.
loading for me, which is annoying.
All right.
So if you're in a military base, you can quarantine an adjacent city,
Mhm.
or one that makes you a military person and lets you take the military shuttle,
Okay.
or one that lets you use a city card from adjacent city when building any structure.
Okay.
I think that's still. I think that means you're building still on the city you're in, but you can use the card from next door.
Yeah.
I think.
So we lose.
What was
we
in
do-
the other packet? I didn't pay attention.
the starting military base.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay, so I'm guessing that's just the new option we have.
Catch upgrades is the purple one here.
Yeah, the
cool.
the actual
That's the win
paper is
bonus.
just the win bonus. So
Yeah.
we don't do that.
We
so
don't get that one yet.
The game, we increase our funding level by 2.
No, I mean, I think we still have one more chance at getting this month.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
We're
do.
just talking about what we get now.
So we increase our
we
funding
still
level by
get- we still
2,
get-
and
we
then
still
we
get
try
this
again.
Well,
still get this.
we lost the game, and then we get the extra funding.
And then we get, in that case, win or lose, we get 2 upgrades.
This is the
and
first.
stuff.
No, it says if it's the first time in the month has been played, you must try for month again. If
Yes.
not, move on to the next month for your next game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
So-
also get your funding level increased. It doesn't
And
say
And
skip
also
everything
get
else.
your upgrades.
But that doesn't make sense to me. It just says you must play it again. If not, you move on to the next month, and then we get these.
So the
Right.
way it does it in game is it's like early March, late March. So we failed to contain it early March, and they've gone, okay, we need a panic here, give you more money, try to fix it before the end of March.
Okay.
I think that's how it's trying to sort it out.
Okay then.
Anyways, so
Yeah. Okay.
let's. Oh boy, I sent my cards up to space.
God. We'd have been so close.
We do get to pick 2 upgrades, though, which is nice.
Whoa, what the?
So.
What?
What are those
What?
cards doing?
What?
I was trying to move them sideways, but they only went up and down for some reason.
Oh.
So I was just trying to get control of them. So here's my cards. I'm just gonna steal everyone's cards.
Alright. So we can get. We didn't create any new research stations,
No.
and we didn't eradicate any diseases. So we need to choose between unfunded events and character upgrades. From
Then we move that next turn, if we do win or lose or not. This is so confusing to me.
move what next time?
Do we not need to worry about those until next time if we win or lose?
Worry about what?
About getting character upgrades and stuff?
It says in either case, win or lose, choose 2 upgrades.
Yeah.
So we get the 2 upgrades.
And if we're playing the same month again, your briefing and objectives are the same.
Okay.
So we get to. So we don't have any new research stations, like you said. So it's unfunded events or character upgrades.
Okay.
Which actually means if we think we're going to lose, we should actually just eradicate a disease as quick as we can so we can get that upgrade.
That's interesting.
I mean, I think maybe giving the generalist one of the character upgrades, by the way, would be pretty good. Because...
There's a few new ones that we could be using.
Yeah.
Take a look through them, see if there's any that you think are really good.
Even one of those kind of quarantine-basy things would be good. So hang on.
Yeah.
Maybe they'd be better on the operations expert or like the quarantine.
The quarantine one wouldn't because it's
Yeah.
it's just less than what you can do default, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in a military base, you can quarantine an adjacent city, which is worse than what the quarantiner can just do.
Color.
Well, she can only do that once a turn though, so it might be a useful. Station her up in South America. She can use her quarantine thing far away from her, the thing next to her, thing that she's on, without moving. So like 3 quarantines in one turn. Pretty powerful. But yeah, it's only slightly more powerful than what she can do already by just like moving.
Yeah, well, on the other hand, it gives the generalist more things to do, and they have more action economy anyway, so they can make more use out of that. Like
Yeah.
if we put a military base in Lima, they can just quarantine
Shuttle to
5
it.
places in one turn.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's either the local pressure or the veteran one. I don't know which one of those is good.
The veteran would be more useful later,
Yeah.
because we don't have military bases.
Okay, then.
If we had like more military bases, then being able to sell yourself around the map quicker might be better.
Hmm.
But right now it just doesn't do anything for you.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure we're meant to get the military base game end upgrade soon.
Yeah. Okay, then. All right. So if I do the local pressure one, then character upgrade.
And then we
If you
could
guys are
choose
happy with that.
an unfunded event. I remember they weren't very exciting, the remaining two. What's it? Remove one. Oh yeah, it's one that lets you remove a disease cube from anywhere, and then the other one just lets you look at the infection cards that you're going to draw and not change the order.
Okay,
which
I
is
think remove
fairly
the disease
meh.
cube marker one.
Yeah, that's the best one out of the two. Can we just pick a second character upgrade?
You can do, I think, if you hang on.
Yeah, you can. But the question is there one that we like enough?
And who
Fortunately, the
did it
star I
to?
got wasn't bad, but it does make things a bit more dicey. So let's see, you can use a city card from an adjacent city when building a structure. You can take the military shuttle. You can discard to draw a card of the same color, which is kind of useful.
Yeah.
Now, if we had more unfunded events. Increase your hand limit by 1. That doesn't seem very useful. When you're taking a direct flight, you don't need to discard a card. That's actually pretty okay. Do not gain a scar when you're in a city when it outbreaks. I think it's when you get your 3rd scar that you die, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think save that one until we have someone with 2 scars so we can make them grizzled.
Yeah.
And then the forecast upgrade, which is at the start of your turn, look at the top 2 infection cards, which is like the unfunded event, but just better because you get to do it more
I
regularly.
think that one's a good one.
The thing is, it's just look at. You don't get to change it.
I know, but
It certainly will help with events that we have. Also,
Yeah.
our funding is now 2, right? So we actually do
Yes.
get funded events again.
Yeah.
One of which is just remove 2 disease cubes, add a military base, take 2 extra actions, letting someone change their character to a mid-game, place a quarantine on any 2 cities. I think taking the one that lets you see infections isn't that bad now.
Yeah.
Because we get some funded events, and that lets us do stuff.
Okay. Who should we give that one to then?
Well, honestly, it's one of the ones that doesn't matter very much. So it probably should go on to the generalist because you have more upgrade slots.
Yeah. Okay then.
I don't know if anyone else agrees with me on that. I feel like
Yeah.
James hasn't paid attention the last little while.
James?
Hey, I was listening. I was just putting the shopping away while you guys were discussing.
Okay, so it's down to I think the character upgrade where you get to see the top 2 infection cards, or getting another unfunded event, which are both. And the only one that's really good there is the one that lets you remove a disease cube. The other one is pretty meh. So we were thinking putting that on the generalist because the generalist has those 4 upgrade slots.
I honestly kind of like the unfunded event. So I think if we had like that unfunded event in that situation, it would have been okay. If I like had the flexibility to remove a yellow right before it goes over like that.
The thing is, it's
really strong.
One in the odds of getting it are pretty low. It's like 1 in 53.
Well, that's not how probabilities work, but okay.
I mean, I was saying like you're going to be drawing 8 cards around.
Hmm.
Well, getting that thing lets you take a look at the top 2 and actually do something about it with the multiple events we have that lets you do quarantines or remove markers, things like that. So you actually have a bit more freedom to do things about do anything about it.
It's more consistently powerful, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it'll happen once around every time. Well, that funded event, you only get to draw 8 cards, and it's only 1 card in the deck.
Hmm. Okay.
And even then, you can only use it once.
Let's give the generalists some stuff.
Yay! I'm getting buff. Duh.
I like how it means you start on upgrade 3.
Oh wait. Well, hang on. How do I get rid of this? How do I take this off? Like that. Yeah, it's like that. Okay, fine. Right. Upgrade 1. And upgrade 2. Okay. Awesome. Right. So attack.
Yeah, I think next time,
Attach.
depending
There
on
we
what options we have, maybe get the unfunded event.
go.
Because then we'll actually need the unfunded events more.
Yeah.
Versus now we get to pick 2 of these funded events. So the ones I think are good is remove 2 disease cubes from the board.
Yep.
And place a quarantine marker and any 2 cities on the board.
Yep.
Then we do
Everyone
also
else
have
happy with
this discard 1 to 3 cities cards from your hand and take an additional action for each one you discard. Or replace your character. Or take 2 extra actions this turn. Or add a military base. Those are the other 4. I think those 2 are the best 2.
Yeah.
James? He agrees. I could hear him as he yelled through the wall.
Okay.
You're just gonna have to trust me on that one.
Yeah.
So
It's, we can't place any military bases anyway, can we? At the
no.
moment, no.
Well, we couldn't have placed a starting one anyway because we didn't place a normal one to begin with.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And I don't even think we have the rules that let us put out a starting military base yet.
Well,
I think that might be starting from the next round.
Well, the only one is this funded event, which lets us add a military base, but then
That's not a starting military base. That's a different thing.
no. But that's the only one I can see that says you can place a military base. So I don't know.
I think, yeah, it's build a structure. We just have access to a new structure type now. It's still the same action as it was to build a research station. It just now you can also build a military base instead.
It also says your character must have the symbol on their card.
That's for the charter flight.
It's flying between 2 military bases.
Yeah, it's this one. Build a structure.
Oh yeah. Because military base would be a structure. It's like, say for example, I could like just go to Bogota, put a military base in Bogota, and then if I feel like it's needed, I can then just quarantine any adjacent city as a quarantine action.
Yeah, which is not awful. I think the problem is you still need the city card that matches.
Yeah, you will do. Yeah.
Well, not at the end of the world, but
no, but it's still good. Something.
Yeah. Yeah, we could have built military structures. We just didn't.
Yeah. Well, there's no real need to because none of us were like the veteran, so we didn't really.
Yeah, the only benefit for it was the
expert. Yeah.
The only benefit of it was just the objective, and we'd prefer to get a positive mutation out of it because we can't even get a starting military base yet.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm still happy with those two funded events. If everyone else is.
Yeah, I think that's all right.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to get a drink real quickly. I'm getting very thirsty.
Righty-ho.
Yeah, hopefully next time we'll avoid the mistakes we made. If I'd counted the city cards correctly and figured out that Sao Paulo could go, then
actually kept
instead
my
of just
yellow.
haunting that, would have been fine.
Yeah.
But I just miscounted Istanbul by a round, and it cost us so much.
Yeah.
Alright, have we done everything we need to?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got the funded events. We got all of our character upgrades now. My character's scarred, but it's the scar that makes the absolute least difference. I think we're good to just start up again. I think we can just continue with the people we've got.
I'm back, and yeah, I'm happy with everyone we've got so far.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, I've just taken the
Sometimes
save.
dispatcher.
Yeah, I'm more powerful with a scientist, but the research is already still useful.